Until proven innocent, that's how a growing number of people say they feel, now on the hook for small business loans they never asked for and didn't receive. Government investigators estimate there were more than $200 billion in fraudulent COVID relief loans. Yet the Small Business Administration is demanding people prove they did not get the money. Consumer investigator Shannon Bacon is here right now in the studio to explain what she's learned in all of this. Shannon.
Jen, everyone who has contacted me about this says that they were never notified about these loans until now, years later, and now they're under deadline to prove their innocence. The man you're about to meet is terrified he's going to lose part of his Social Security payments.
During the pandemic, government money was flowing. Billions were handed out by the Small Business Administration through loans to help businesses pay employees and stay open. Rick Martinez is a veteran from Tampa and is staying with family in France until early next year. He did not apply for one of these loans, but now, out of the blue and years later, the government sent him a letter saying if he doesn't pay back more than $20,000, they're going to start taking some of his Social Security payments.
So they didn't do their work on the front end, and now they're not willing to do any work on the back end either. They created this environment, and it appears a lot of retirees are getting slammed with this. They're going after old people to pay for their mistake.
Don Forrest of Venice and Joseph Carpenter of Pinellas County received similar letters.
I was literally shaking, going, what is this? I never took out a loan, and I'm not a small business, so how could they approve it?
How does this happen in this country?
One would think the SBA knows exactly where they deposited the money during COVID, but the SBA is asking for tax forms dating back to 2019, a police report, 3 years of tax returns, IRS verification, copies of their driver's license, and a selfie of them holding their driver's license.
I haven't been able to get the first person who would say, okay, we'll look into it. It's only you prove to us, send us all your bank information, which I'm not comfortable sending.
The SBA must have heard that before, because in their letter to each fraud victim, they write, quote, if you are not comfortable submitting these documents to the SBA, we will not be able to release your obligation. Rick is not only not comfortable, since he's in France, he's not able to get his hands on all of those documents.
After 2 weeks of asking questions, the SBA emailed me yesterday to say that they would reach out to the consumers who have reached out to me for help. I'm also reaching out to federal representatives to see if they can help.
This is so frustrating, and I'm glad that you are working on behalf of these consumers. But what about the crook? I mean, is anybody looking for whoever that is?
And Jen, that's what I want to know, because somebody made off with a lot of money, billions of dollars here. And the Office of Inspector General for the Small Business Administration is investigating. And if you're on the hook for one of these loans, you should file a complaint online with that office so they can investigate your claim. But these victims tell me they think federal representatives need to look at this, because what the SBA is asking for to prove innocence just doesn't sound reasonable. And in the case of the guy who's in France, he just can't do it.
He's not able, as you say.
Yeah.
But you say you're reaching out to people like Kathy Castor, for instance. I mean, somebody with representatives.
We
if,
are.
If we've got several, there has to be around the country.
And I've asked people, who's your representative? And the man that you saw tonight, it is Kathy Castor. I've already put a message into her. I'm waiting to hear from her. Vern Buchanan, other people, we're reaching out, and we'll see what they're going to do.
Stay on
That's
it.
why they're there, to help out like this. And that's why you are there. And if you have a problem that needs solving, you better call Bacon.